Thoreau noted mournfully, or perchance a palace or temple on the earth, and at length the middle-aged man concludes to build a woodshed with them. The writer returns to these materials, these passionate subjects, as to unfinished business, for they are his life's work. It is the beginning of a work that the writer throws away. A painting covers its tracks. Painters work from the ground up. The latest version of a painting overlays earlier versions and obliterates them. Writers, on the other hand, work from left to right. The discardable chapters are on the left. The latest version of a literary work begins somewhere in the work's middle and hardens toward the end. The earlier version remains lumpishly on the left. The work's beginning greets the reader with the wrong hand. In those early pages and chapters, anyone may find bold leaps to nowhere, read the brave beginnings of dropped themes, hear a tone since abandoned, discover blind alleys, track red herrings, and laboriously learn a setting now false. Several delusions weaken the writer's resolve to throw away work. If he has read his pages too often, those pages will have a necessary quality, the ring of the inevitable, like poetry known by heart. They will perfectly answer their own familiar rhythms. He will retain them. He may retain those pages if they possess some virtues, such as power in themselves, though they lack the cardinal virtue, which is pertinence to and unity with the book's thrust. Sometimes the writer leaves his early chapters in place from gratitude. He cannot contemplate them or read them without feeling again the blessed relief that exalted him when the words first appeared, relief that he was writing anything at all. That beginning served to get him where he was going, after all. Surely the reader needs it too, as groundwork. But no. Every year, the aspiring photographer brought a stack of his best prints to an old, honored photographer, seeking his judgment. Every year, the old man studied the prints and painstakingly ordered them into two piles, bad and good. Every year, the old man moved a certain landscape print into the bad stack. At length, he turned to the young man. "You submit this same landscape every year, and every year I put it on the bad stack. Why do you like it so much?" The young photographer said, "Because I had to climb a mountain to get it." A cab driver sang his songs to me in New York. Some we sang together. He had turned the meter off. He drove around Midtown singing. One long song he sang twice. It was the only dull one. I said, "You already sang that one, let's sing something else." And he said, "You don't know how long it took me to get that one together." How many books do we read from which the writer lacked courage to tie off the umbilical cord? How many gifts do we open from which the writer neglected to remove the price tag? Is it pertinent, is it courteous, for us to learn what it cost the writer personally? You write it all, discovering it at the end of the line of words. The line of words is a fiber optic, flexible as wire. It illumines the path just before its fragile tip. You probe with it, delicate as a worm. Few sights are so absurd as that of an inchworm leading its dim-wit life. Inchworms are the caterpillar larvae of several moths or butterflies. The cabbage looper, for example, is an inchworm. I often see an inchworm. It is a skinny, bright green thing, pale and thin as a vein, an inch long, and apparently totally unfit for life in this world. It wears out its days in constant panic. Every inchworm I have seen was stuck in long grasses. The wretched inchworm hangs from the side of a grass blade and throws its head around from side to side, seeming to wail. What? No further? Its back pair of nubby feet clasps the grass stem. Its front 3 pairs of nubs rear back and flail in the air, apparently in search of a footing. What? No further? What? It searches everywhere in the wide world for the rest of the grass, which is right under its nose. By dumb luck, it touches the grass. Its front legs hang on.